Hi, this is Carol. I promised that I would give you an update on how I've been doing. Obviously, I've been off the grid um, a few times, and I'm not sure what you know or don't know, so I'm going to let you kind of just get a taste of what my life has been like. So, I had surgery um, a week and a half ago. I think it was um, 10 10 days ago. And that didn't go as good as I would have liked it to. But the surgeon did a phenomenal job. He really, um, I was really impressed with them. My response to the surgery was not as I'd hoped. Uh, I guess I didn't wake up for about 5 hours or something like that. The anesthesiologist, I guess, overdosed me while I was under. But I came back around and I was fine. Other than pain. Well, surgery has pain, so not so surprising. However, as I've been talking, the hi Fran, um, the doctors would not give me any medication past 2.5 days, and that was because um, they were under impression I was drug seeking, which I'm like, seriously. I mean, that I help people get clean and sober. That's something I've been doing for a long time. But for whatever reason, and I think that's the opiate crisis that's going on, certain people are being tagged as um, addictive personalities and or um, the interaction between certain medications. Now, the federal government has uh, decided that certain medications cannot interact, and doctors are worried about their licensure. I get that. However, they gave me Tylenol after I had 6 hernias, and that pretty much spun me into um, insanity. Trying to uh, bear that pain was, well, I'm a tough cookie, but that was more than I could handle. And the doctors all said, you know, we can't give you anything. Well, what I would prefer is an NSAID, which is like an anti-inflammatory, like your ibuprofen or the naproxen or something like that. However, I can't take that because I've had a gastric bypass. And any of those in that family to take down swelling, well, I kind of need to do that after surgery. So I am now wondering if, um, you know, our community of the bariatric community, how many people are going to go through what I went through because I can't take NSAIDs. Now I've had ulcer after ulcer, and now I have an erosion of my stomach lining or something like that. So they're just telling me there's nothing we can do. And obviously, we've got to figure out some solutions. Now, I just went to a conference, I spoke at a conference, and I listened to a lot of MDs talking about the protocols that they're trying to come up with to solve this problem. But in the meantime, um, my daughter was with me watching me um, bear pain, and it was traumatizing to her. And so that's just not, it's inhumane is what it is. And so I don't know what's going to happen, but to me, when things like this cross my path, they cross for a reason. Like maybe I'm supposed to get on board because I have a big mouth and I can start fighting for our community. So that's what I've started to do. And I'm not sure how this will go, but I have to say that there's people out there with chronic pain that are not addicts that should not have ever have to go through something that like I went through during that time. I'm now on medication, and as the pain subsides, then I will be taking less and less until it's gone, which is the way it should be. So, um, this is a great concern for me because I went through that, and uh, nobody should go through something like that. Um, so I I really don't know what to say other than I'm going to be fighting for us as a community. And I've seen what they keep doing. They keep walking us through pain management and then putting people on gabapentin, naproxen, and Flexeril. Well, I don't. To me, that's not something that I'm going to take, and that's the only thing that they're offering, mostly that I've heard from my clients. So naproxen I can't take. That's an NSA. Flexeril could be addictive, and gabapentin is a friggin' weird drug. So to me, I get that when you have nerve pain, like gabapentin is pretty much the drug of choice, that it's the most effective. I just, that particular drug for me is not something that I want to have in my system. So um, everybody's going to have to make their own personal decisions. But if you're going to have a gastric bypass or a sleeve or something, just know what you're getting yourself into. I still would do this again. It's been 9 years out. I've continued to maintain the weight loss. Of course, a lot of it's because of the medical issues I've gone through. And some of it is because I eat healthy. Um, but really, I don't have an appetite most of the time because I equate food with pain. So who wants to eat? So I'm I'm gonna take up this fight because somebody has to. Well, there's a lot of people out there doing it. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just gonna join whatever I can find. And I do these videos and I'm very real. And um, during that last week and a half, I almost went crazy. I honestly can't even remember like a good deal of the time. And at one point, I hadn't eaten in like 4 days, and I didn't know I hadn't eaten. And so I just lost uh, my ability to function. Like I was just kind of in a haze trying to bear the pain and taking, Tylenol, which cannot handle 6 hernias. So I usually am pepper and, peppy and happy and smiling. And the only reason I'm not doing that right now is because I'm kind of internalizing to bear the pain. So I am at work, and I'm lucky to have a job. Not only that is something that I love to do, but also that it's simple. I sit on a chair and I get to listen to people, and I get a chance to help, and that brings me joy. And so it is what I choose to do. A lot of people are saying, please be careful because they care. And I'm doing the best to my ability. Um, I will be taking off this weekend and just, laying around. Um, but I also don't want to see myself spiral into like a depression because I'm taking a medication that could cause that. And also that, this is just a hard season in this moment. So I'm not sleeping as well. I was up in the middle of the night, and sometimes like I write in the middle of the night, stuff comes out and I'm like, wow, like how did that just come out of me in like at 4 in the morning? So I just let it flow however that works. And I'm doing fine. So that's really what I'm on here for. I just want to show you I'm fine. I'm not in excruciating pain right now. I'm probably like a 3. Well, maybe a 4. Go with I am kind of taking low key in my life, not doing too much, and I will be back. Not that I'm leaving, but I will be back to my full self soon. Um, I'm getting ready to do a video with Ernesto, and he's like, "Wow, you're a warrior woman." And I'm like, "No, I mean, really, with by the time that I will meet with him, I'll be myself, um, smiling and happy, and I'm just like I'm a happy person. Life is good." And if you remember, if I can do it, you can do it, and live your magnificent life. I mean, if you have to bear something like this, you just do it. You don't complain. You do it, and you move on. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I work in this office 3 days a week, and I'm almost done with my second day, and then one more, and then I get a break, which I love my schedule. I mean, I got to pick it. So, bottom line, if you need any help, like, go to my website, to carolatkinson.com. We're getting ready to rebrand that site. And so I've got somebody working on that. I've got online courses coming out. I'm working on my 3rd book in the series of Recovering My Life. And then I'm going to do a book on addictions, which I'm really excited. The spin that I have in my mind is, I think it's going to be really cool. And come January, I'm going to be in Hawaii, speaking to other therapists about my experience from my bariatric surgery, and just being real. I mean, I don't understand why that's so hard. Hi, Ashley. Oh my gosh. So, just this real thing, I don't understand why it should be simple. Like, let's just be real. Because how do we do that? Like, how can we connect without taking off our mask and just showing up, just the way we show up everywhere? Ashley, I miss you and I love you. And your baby is adorable. All your babies. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I get to do what I love, and not many people can say they love to go into work, and they when they leave they're happy, and when they get here they're happy. That is, a blessing for sure. Anyway, you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. And Ashley, I need to talk to your mom, so I'm going to have to connect with her. I got to see everybody at that the dinner that we were doing with the shirt. So anyway, have a good day, and I'm okay. So don't worry about me. Doing fine, and we get through these times. And I'll talk to you later. Just remember, if I can do it, you can do it, and live your magnificent life. All right.